All right, I'm here in South Africa in Port Elizabeth with Raynard Tissink. Raynard, we're in your hometown.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming out all the way from the US to visit us in Port Elizabeth. It's most of the people found out yesterday. They called it the Windy City, but yeah, I think conditions have turned a little bit in our favor, and we should be expecting a pretty hot race tomorrow. Not too much wind out there.
And you won this race last year on your home turf. Tell us a little bit about the course for people who haven't raced here before and aren't familiar with it. What should they expect tomorrow?
Yeah, it's a pretty deceptive course. You know, the road surface on the bike is very rough, so it becomes very taxing on the body. It sort of, you know, drains all the energy. So the bike is really where the race is at. You know, I mean, most Ironmans are won or your race is set up on the run, but it becomes very difficult to run well after this bike course because of the rough road surface. The winds can also drain the energy. You can get into a situation where you just never get a chance to rest on the bike. So, you know, it's hard to predict conditions, so you never really know what you're going to get until you're out there. But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty reasonable day tomorrow. Not too bad, but it's always tough on the run here. You know, 3 loops, it'll get pretty warm, 30-odd degrees, so expect a lot of tears out there.
And tell me a little bit about your preparation. This is your first Ironman race of the year?
That's right. I did race in Abu Dhabi 4 weeks ago, along with most of the other top triathletes in the world. But yeah, this is my first Ironman since Kona last year. Yeah, looking forward to it. 6 months since my last Ironman, so you know it's been a long break, but really looking forward to the challenge.
And who are you watching? Who do you expect to be up front with you?
Well, you know, Marino van Hoenack is here, 3rd place at Kona. On my best day, he was still 7 minutes up on me, so you know, he's definitely the man to watch. He never seems to have a bad day. He's definitely a class athlete, and I think everyone will be watching him.
Tell me a little bit about the culture of triathlon here in South Africa.
Well, Port Elizabeth especially, you know, I mean, triathlon's a growing sport all around the world, but, you know, since the Ironman has, you know, made its home here in Port Elizabeth, the triathlon community here really has grown. So you'll find that a lot of the spectators are very, very knowledgeable on the sport and on the guys that are competing. They're expecting around 40,000 spectators, you know, in and around on the course tomorrow. So it really is a special day, you know. I mean, I'm not just saying it because I'm from South Africa and South African, you know, racing in his hometown, but this really is probably one of the best organized and one of the biggest, you know, supported races around the world that I've ever been to. So it really is a great race to do.
You have some fun. We'll see you at bike check-in later this afternoon.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll probably wait until the wind calms down a bit and hopefully the temperature goes down so the tires don't pop in the sun. But yeah, definitely be there.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for the time. We'll see you there.